Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and welcome back to Hanging with Mangg. We are playing some, of course, Dominions 6. Best game ever made, I think. I think pretty much anyone would agree. Hard to argue with. Damn hard to argue with. And yeah, it's really really just my life. This is my life now. I love it. I just love it, man. I can't believe that I'm still playing it. You know? Like, it's just I never could have fathomed that I could be so engrossed in any game, let alone like a strategy game. A turn-based strategy, and it's not really my jam. I mean, I like strategy, but usually like tactical strategy or something. There's, you know, like this sort of big picture, like not grand strategy, but 4X kind of stuff like Civ or something like that. Not really my bag. I mean, I like Total War, but yeah, I mean, I've far eclipsed my total time in Total War already. It's just too damn good. Just too damn good. So, yeah, needless to say, that's what's gonna be all up on the channel forever. Basically, for the rest of time. Probably until I die. At this rate. It's a lot. A lot. I think I'm up to like 140 videos total. And we've uploaded how many? Like 9? Something like that. So, yeah. Needless to say, gonna keep uploading it for a long time. And, yeah, Lego and I are also playing a lot of... Ouch. We're playing a lot of Dominions co-op. So that's good. Can't complain about that. He is also really into it, which is great. And we're just going to continue that. I mean, we streamed it last night for another 5.5 hours or whatever. And we're not going to be streaming Wednesday, just FYI for anyone that... I don't think anyone cares, but just FYI. Not going to be streaming Wednesday. We're going to see Breaking Benjamin in concert with nice VIP balcony seats. It's going to be great. But we'll be back Saturday for more Dominions. Because it's too damn good. Yeah, outside of that, we have been uploading Fire Emblem 6, which has been doing pretty well on viewership. Surprisingly, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought that. That wouldn't have been my guess. But people like the Fire Emblem, which is good. I also have Fire Emblem 11 at some point coming along. And yeah, I mean, what is going to be after Fire Emblem 6? I don't know. Like, I don't want to upload anything that hasn't been completely finished, like my Wizardry series, because that, I don't know when I'll ever be able to finish anything. I don't think I finished uploading all my RimWorld shit. Actually, I'm certain I didn't. So maybe we'll do some more RimWorld, since I am buying myself more time before I'm playing Odyssey. I also started recording a game, like an old school kind of text parser adventure game called The Crimson Diamond. And I recorded 3 videos for it, and it was pretty enjoyable. It was coming along nicely, and then I discovered Dominion 6, and haven't looked at it since. So, there's that. But someday. Someday. Yeah, so probably RimWorld. Some older, not that old. I mean, it's not that old of stuff. When the hell did I record that? That was like in May. So, yeah, I mean, I recently had a RimWorld binge back in May and stuff. So that's why I'm not like crazy itching to get to Odyssey. I kind of RimWorlded out for a bit. But, you know, I mean, Odyssey apparently is getting really rave reviews, so definitely not opposed to it. And almost certainly once I dry up on Dominions, if that ever happens. I mean, right now there's no end in sight still, so it's kind of wild. Fucking Katis. You little jabroni ass bitch. Right, if, when, whatever, Dominions dries up, there'll be RimWorld Odyssey. But, yeah, it's the same thing with Factorio. I'm a little iffy on just, like, an expansion that's all about, like, the end game and going to space and doing space stuff. You know, it's, like, not really my cup of tea that much. I prefer more early game stuff, mid-game stuff. And even playing Dominions, like, I'm kind of all about the early and mid-game. I'm all about speed running and doing quickly and just cycling through new nations and experiencing new stuff constantly. Very ADHD. What is... What is Astral Shield under? Shit. What was I talking about? I had thoughts. There were things coming out of my mouth somewhere. I was saying something. It's Astral Shield. There you go. Enchantment 3. That's what I thought. Yeah. Dominion. I know. I mean, I'm sure many of you are kind of sick of it. And maybe you're upset that it has overtaken the entire channel. And it will for, like, forever. I'm sorry. It is my channel. And I know that it's not something people like to hear. But it is true that I don't really owe you anything. You know. It's my little tiny channel, and I don't care. If no one watches, I just want to play Dominions and record it. It's the act of recording that I really care about, rather than, like, feedback. I mean, I do love feedback. And I love when people comment or chime in on streams. I mean, Lego and I love that on stream, and it's all great. But I've gotten very accustomed to never getting comments or stream viewership or anything. So really, and especially when you start, if you're gonna start making Let's Plays, I mean, let alone now, but certainly when I started 14 years ago, you know, you start it because you love the game. You love the process. There's no expectations, and that has never gone away from me. Like, I started it because I like doing Let's Plays, and god damn it, I still like doing Let's Plays, especially of games that I like playing. So that's that. No holds barred. Yeah. So that's where we're at. Right, over on the Exploring series, we had what was this week's video? Athazagoraphobia is what it was. That was an interesting one, wasn't it? Pretty interesting. I thought it was pretty interesting. I don't know, how well did that one actually do on viewership and stuff? Let's just take a gander here. Well, it's over 100K. It's at 108. There's a comment here. It says the delivery itself hinges on uninterested, but it pays the bills. But nonetheless, it doesn't make it less entertaining or anything. Great work. Uninterested, but it pays the bills. I mean, it does pay my bills. But if I was uninterested, I don't think I'd be covering fucking agoraphobia. If I just wanted to pay my bills and I didn't really give a shit, I'd be making like my 117th video on like when day breaks or something. But I don't know, that's just me. That's just me. Right. What was I talking about? Right, yeah, okay. So yeah, Thazagophobia. I liked it. I mean, I liked it. I think that it could do you could have more. I think that there could be I think the aspect I don't care for is that it was written specifically because a game studio paid the authors to write it. I think that's how I understand it. Which isn't like bad. I mean, certainly that doesn't necessarily equal bad art or anything, but it also means that like part of the lore is just contained within a game that I don't necessarily want to play. I guess there's no necessarily about it. I don't really want to play it. I'm not good about playing SCP games because I did that video a while back on, oh god, what was it called? Fragmented Minds. Yeah. And that was just like a beta or something. Yeah, it was like early access chapter 1 or whatever, which they gave me, I think, early access to or something like that. I don't even remember now. And then it wasn't recently. At this point, it wasn't recently. It was a while back. But they messaged me again. I'd have to scroll back in my messages to even see where they mentioned this. Oh god, I don't remember now. No, I don't remember. I don't even remember the person's name. Oh, here it was. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. So what the hell did I get access to? Oh right, that was for their Kickstarter campaign, and they sent me the demo. And then they actually offered me like a VA role, and I said I would do it, and then they just never followed up on it. Probably because I'm not a voice actor. Right. And then so back in January they would launch into early access. They reached out again to maybe do another video on it, and I was like, hey, I don't mind checking out the game, but I'm not going to guarantee a video. And they're like, that's fine. And they gave me the key. And I think I added it to Steam, and then I just never touched it. And that's partly because I'm just growing more distant from any sort of, like, narrative-focused games. Like, it's just a tough sell for me now. I mean, no, Owlcat, fucking Owlcat Games, who made one of my favorite games of all time, reached out to me personally, asking me to do some promotions for Rogue Trader, and I never did jack shit. And then they recently, someone else from Owlcat, a different person, messaged me. I don't know exactly what it was. I think it's just like there's someone that was going through the Owlcat, like, what server would you call this? Like the PR sort of server or something like that, like the Owl, they call it the Owl Mates, where they had like their press releases and stuff. So I think it was someone that was meant to just go through all the lists of there and see their like message history and how much they've chatted, because they messaged me like, hey, I'm from Owlcat. I wanted to check if you're still with us. I haven't seen you on the Owlmate server since I joined Owlcat. I've never said like anything ever there, except maybe when I joined right away. And then I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in early access to Lex Imperialis, the upcoming DLC for Rogue Trader. And I was just like, yeah, I mean, I'm still here, but I have to be honest and say I haven't even finished Rogue Trader, which is the truth. I didn't want to say it's because I haven't finished it because I'm not really that interested in it. Like, I don't know. I like 40K and I like Wrath of the Righteous, but there's something about Rogue Trader that just did not excite me in any way. And it was kind of a disappointment. I mean, it's a bummer. I certainly wanted to really like it. So yeah, like an offer of the DLC is kind of, and you know, it's just I'm just bad. I'm just bad with people and bad with doing like promotions or anything like that. Lego asked me like the other week, it's like what company could possibly, you know, message you with an offer and you would actually like do a sponsorship for them? And at the time I said, well, you know, Illwinter Games for Dominion 6. But it's like, would I actually do it? Considering Owlcat messaged me. And that was before I even played Rogue Trader. They offered me just do like promotional lore videos or something. And I still didn't do it. I think part of it was that they were kind of vague. The problem was they were very flexible. They were too flexible. I could have done any type of video I wanted to help promote Rogue Trader, and they were on board with it. But the problem was like, I don't know, man. What do I know? You tell me. You've got probably marketing people. You tell me. I don't know shit. And it's like, I mean, my basic thought at the time was like, okay, I guess I could do a lore video on like the region of the universe that the games primarily take place in, the Coronis Expanse or whatever. I mean, I could just do that and then do like sort of my spiel, the promotional spiel, assuming they gave me like B-roll footage or something. But it's like, I don't know, like it's just, I'm bad at communicating, and they didn't communicate a great deal. So I think if I had asked, they probably would have answered. Damn, what the fuck was that about? Yeah, if I would have asked, probably, you know, and kept the conversation going, but it's just I'm bad at sponsorships, and I don't like sponsorships, and so on and so forth. So it just kind of fell apart, and then I didn't really ever say anything about it from that point on. Yeah, so it's hard to say what I would actually promote ever. Right. I don't know how we got on that tangent. Right. Okay. Now I'm blanking on everything. Right, so Thazagoraphobia, yada yada yada. This week I started a two-parter based on sort of a sidequel, we'll call it, to SCP-7005, the Neon God, called The Steel Soul. Written by Harry Blank. And it's definitely more on like the tale philosophical side of things. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, I would say. Most things aren't everyone's cup of tea. But I like it so far. I don't mind. It's a little bit more, you know, wordy and philosophical and kind of... Yeah, I mean, there's different... Ouch. I don't think I built these sacreds right at all. So it's probably going to be two parts. That's what it's shaping up to be. And we'll see how it goes. I decided to use footage of just a train. Just from the perspective of a train, just going along tracks in Japan. So it's kind of a soothing video, I suppose. I should have just put on like rain or, you know, some sort of light rain in the background or something. Really go all in on it. But yeah, so we'll see how that does. And then beyond that, I think we're probably just gonna lose this game because I've been fucking around. We didn't do any RPGs this week. Another week of nothing. We are gonna play this Saturday apparently, and tomorrow I'm going to play some Call of Cthulhu with someone else DMing. I'm very excited. I haven't played Call of Cthulhu in quite a while, and he hasn't DM'd in quite a while, so he's getting back in the saddle. Things are looking up, and Lego and I are going to play together side by side for the first time. Not for the first time ever. He did play D&D 4th edition one time, like, oh gosh, 15 years ago maybe? He played once, and he hated it, and at the end, his character jumped through, like, a mysterious portal and was never seen again. So, things are different now, and this will be fun. And then Wednesday, like I said, I'm going to a concert. That'll be fun. So I should have some good stuff to talk about next hanging with Mangg. But for this one, there's not a whole lot else to say. So check out Dominion 6 stuff, please. Maybe watch it. It's just so good. I admit it's probably not that interesting to watch. And unlike Cataclysm, where I'm like always getting up to different shenanigans or I have different thematic runs, this is mostly just kind of a dry fantasy 4X strategy game. But I just so much prefer recording it. I could just not upload it. And like I said, it might be the best thing in the world at some point if my hard drive just crashes and I lose it all. Then I don't have to upload all this stuff. Maybe I'll upload something more interesting. But, I mean, right now I have like 140 videos. So, as long as I have them, I guess I'm going to upload them to try to help spread the word of Dominion 6. But also, we're going to have some more Fire Emblem, and then probably some RimWorld stuff from pre-Odyssey. And no Two Brothers on Wednesday, but we'll be back on Saturday. And Steel Soul Part 1 over on the Exploring series. But for now, my name is Mangg. This has been Hanging with Mangg. I'll see you fine folks next week.